Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Talk with Luna podcast. This is your go-to destination for learning daily life English through authentic conversations and easy listening practice.
That's right. This is the place where you pick up real-world English from genuine talk instead of those uninspiring grammar textbooks. I'm Kai.
And I'm Luna. So, Kai, how has your day been? Were you kept quite busy?
It was a bit hectic. I spent the morning working and then headed to the gym, but I'm feeling refreshed now. What about you, Luna?
I'm doing well, though I'm a little exhausted. I stayed up far too late last night watching a film.
Ah, so perhaps you were idling away a bit of time?
Maybe just a little, but it was a fantastic movie. And I'm thrilled today because we get to chat with our listeners once more.
I feel the same. It's always a pleasure to sit down, converse with you, and assist people with their English journey.
It truly feels as if we are all gathered in one large room together.
Okay, small talk is over. Let's get straight into our topic.
Yes, before we start consuming their time unnecessarily.
Right. Today's theme is incredibly important. Stop wasting your time.
Exactly. Time is life. If we squander our time, we are essentially squandering a part of our life.
Ouch. That sounds quite serious. But don't worry, we intend to keep things enjoyable and simple.
Yes, and before we begin, we'd like to ask for a small favor. If you're enjoying this podcast, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is practicing English.
Especially that friend who constantly claims they have no time to study, but then spends an hour mindlessly scrolling through their phone. We all know someone like that. Sometimes it's even us.
Very true. Okay, let's explore what "don't waste your time" actually signifies. So Kai, let me ask you, in simple terms, what does wasting time mean to you?
Good question. To waste time means using your precious minutes for something that isn't significant or beneficial for you.
Right, so it isn't just about whether it's fun or boring, it's about whether it provides value.
Precisely. Think of time like water in a bottle. You only have a certain amount inside. If you pour it on the floor, you can't drink it when you're thirsty later. That is exactly like wasting time.
I love that analogy. Time is like water. If I just spill it on the ground, it's gone forever.
Yes, when you use your time on things that don't help you learn, grow, or properly recover, you're just pouring your time onto the floor. And often we realize it afterwards, don't we? We finish an activity and feel, why did I do that?
That feeling of regret, the thought that I could have used that time for something better, is a clear indicator that we've wasted our time.
Like when I tell myself I'll watch just one short clip, and 45 minutes later I'm still there and I don't even recall what I was watching.
That happens to so many people. So now that we understand the meaning, let's talk about how we can stop the waste, especially while learning English.
Perhaps I can start with a story?
Excellent idea. Stories help us retain information much better.
So, one day last month, I was busy working on my laptop. My brain felt burnt out, so I said, I'll take a 10-minute break.
That sounds like a solid plan.
I sat on the sofa, opened my phone, and started watching a comedy sketch. I was laughing, it was great. Then another video started playing. I thought, okay, just one more.
The most famous sentence, just one more.
Exactly. After some time, I began to feel a bit strange. I glanced at the clock and discovered that an hour and 15 minutes had vanished.
Whoa, that is a very long 10-minute break.
Tell me about it. And the problem was, I didn't feel rejuvenated after that. I felt empty, a bit guilty, and even more exhausted.
That is the sensation of time slipping away like sand in your palms. You open your fingers and it just drops.
Sand in my hands. That's a great image. So after that day, I told myself I needed to be more intentional with my time. Intentional means doing things on purpose, not by accident.
Right. And today we want to share some strategies that helped us and can help you too. Simple tips with short stories so you can remember them easily. Okay, Luna, what is the first tip?
Tip number 1. Create a tiny plan.
Tiny, not a massive schedule.
Yes, tiny. Think of a plan like a GPS in your car. When you don't enter an address in the GPS, the car can end up anywhere. You drive in circles, wasting fuel and time.
Right, you just keep driving with no final destination.
But when you put in one simple address, the GPS instructs you. Turn here, go straight, you will arrive.
So a tiny plan is like setting the destination for your day.
Exactly. Many learners say, "Today I will improve my English." But that is too vague. Vague means not clear.
Yes, lacking clarity. So instead, make a tiny plan like, today I will learn 3 new phrases. Or today I will listen to 10 minutes of an English podcast. Or today I will read 1 page of a story.
That feels much more manageable. I have a small personal example.
Please tell us.
When I began learning another language, I told myself I'd study for 1 hour every day. It was far too big for me. I got tired, I skipped days, and I felt like a failure.
I completely understand that feeling.
Then I shifted the plan. I said every day I will do 10 minutes. That's all. Some days I did more, but my only promise to myself was just 10 minutes.
And did that prove to be more effective?
Yes, significantly better. I could actually keep my promise. I wasn't intimidated to start, and every time I finished, I felt proud.
So the metaphor is a tiny plan is like a clear address in your GPS. You don't wander aimlessly. You know exactly where you're going.
Precisely. And when you know where to go, you waste less time wondering, what should I do right now? That's a powerful first tip. So what's the second one?
Tip number 2, utilize your pocket time.
Pocket time. I'm listening.
Think of time as if it were coins. During the day, you have some big coins, like 1-hour blocks, but you also have many small coins. 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there, 3 minutes there.
Like when I'm waiting for the bus, sitting in a taxi, or standing in a queue.
Exactly. Many people throw these small coins in the trash. They just scroll, scroll, scroll.
Guilty. I do that sometimes.
But if you collect these small coins, you can eventually buy something big.
That's a nice way to look at it. Small coins becoming a large treasure.
For instance, you can review your 3 new words while waiting for the bus, listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast while washing the dishes, or read 5 lines of a story while waiting for your coffee.
That feels very practical.
I have a friend who improved her English mostly during her pocket time.
Really?
Yes, she has 2 children and a job, so she's incredibly busy. She told me, I never have 1 full hour, but I have many small minutes.
I like that perspective.
So she used those minutes, 5 minutes walking to the bus, 10 minutes at lunch, 7 minutes before sleeping. After a few months, she noticed that she understood much more and could speak better.
So those little coins truly did turn into a big treasure.
Exactly. Nếu bạn không muốn lãng phí thời gian, hãy bắt đầu sử dụng thời gian bỏ túi của mình. Ngay cả 5 phút cũng có thể hữu ích.
Có lẽ thính giả của chúng ta có thể suy nghĩ ngay bây giờ, thời gian bỏ túi trong ngày của mình ở đâu nhỉ?
Đó là một câu hỏi hay. Vậy còn mẹo thứ 3 thì sao?
Tip number 3. Make English enjoyable. Because if it feels like a punishment, you will naturally want to run away from it.
True. Imagine you are a child, and every time you play, someone shouts, "Do it perfectly. Don't make any mistakes." The child will eventually stop playing.
Yes, learning works the same way. Your brain dislikes constant stress. If English always feels heavy and serious, your brain says, no thanks.
So how can we transform English into a game rather than a punishment?
We can connect English to activities we already enjoy. For example, I love music.
Tell us more.
I remember one song that really helped me. I printed the lyrics, the words of the song, and listened to it repeatedly. I circled new words, I sang in the shower, and I tried to mimic the singer's voice. It was fun, and I learned a lot.
That's a great story. What about you, Luna? I love stories and shows. I watched a short series in English. At first, I used subtitles in my own language, then later I switched to English subtitles. After some time, I could understand many lines without reading at all.
Like a small victory.
Yes, fun is vital because it helps you stick with English longer without feeling like you're wasting your time.
Right. If you watch a show in English and pick up new phrases, you aren't just watching, you're growing.
Exactly. So, tip 3, don't just force yourself. Play with English too. Songs, stories, games, funny videos, use them wisely.
Now, I think we must address something a bit dangerous.
Yes, that dangerous thing right in your hand, the phone.
Tip number 4, watch out for time thieves.
Time thieves. I like that phrase. A time thief is something that steals your time without giving you anything positive in return. For many people, that is social media.
It can be nice, but if you aren't careful, it takes and takes and takes. I remember one evening I sat on my bed just to check one message. Then I saw a funny video, then a short clip, then a comment argument, then a news story. My brain was full, but I hadn't learned a thing.
That is a very common experience. And when you finished, you probably felt tired and a little bit sad.
Yes, so we need to protect ourselves from these time thieves. How can we do that?
One simple way is to establish small rules. For example, when I study, my phone remains in another room. I will only check social media after I finish my tiny English plan. Or I turn off all notifications for 1 hour.
That's smart. It's like locking the door when a thief is outside. You don't necessarily hate the thief, but you protect your house.
Exactly. When you protect your focus, you can accomplish more in less time. Then you save time instead of wasting it, and you feel more in control of your own life.
Now, I have an important question, Luna. When we say don't waste your time, does that mean we must work and study every single minute?
No, not at all. This is a very important point. Rest is not wasting time.
I'm so happy you said that. Think about your body and your mind like a phone battery.
Okay, that's easy to visualize.
If you use your phone all day and never charge it, what happens?
It dies. It stops functioning.
Exactly. We are the same. If we work, study, and run around without ever stopping, our battery goes to zero. Good sleep, quiet time, and simple rest are like charging that battery.
Do you have a personal example?
Yes, once I tried to work on a project late at night. I was exhausted, but I pushed myself anyway. I spent 2 hours, but the work was terrible. The next morning, after some sleep, I did the same work again in just 30 minutes, and it was much better.
I know that feeling well. So sometimes resting is smarter than pushing. It isn't wasting time. It's preparing you to use your time more effectively later.
So the key is balance.
Yes, some time to study, some time to work, some time for fun, and some time to rest. A little bit of each.
That's a peaceful idea. Luna, we used some big words today.
Maybe we should slow down and discuss them a little. Let's do a tiny word tour before we finish.
These words are essential if you want to be wise with your time. First, we said intentional.
Right. When you are intentional, you do something on purpose, not by accident. For example, I am intentional with my time. I choose to study English for 10 minutes. Or, I want to be more intentional and stop scrolling for an hour.
Then we had the word vague.
Yes, vague means not clear. For example, improve my English is a vague plan, but learn 3 new words today is clear, not vague.
We also talked about pocket time.
Pocket time isn't in a standard dictionary, but it's a great image. It refers to those small gaps of time in your day, like the 5 or 10 minutes when you are waiting. You can say, I use my pocket time to listen to English.
Then we said distracted.
Yes, distracted means you cannot focus because your attention is jumping to different things. For example, I feel distracted when my phone is next to me while I study.
And we used the phrase time thief.
A time thief is something that steals your time without giving you anything good. For example, mindless scrolling is a major time thief for me.
We also talked about invest.
Invest means you use time, money, or energy now to gain something better in the future. For example, when I listen to an English podcast, I invest my time in my future. You didn't waste this episode. You invested your time in learning.
We mentioned routine as well.
Your routine is the normal order of things you do every day. For example, my morning routine is to wake up, make coffee, and listen to English.
And one more beautiful word, balance.
Balance is when different parts are in a good mix. Not too much, not too little. For example, I want a balance between work, English, fun, and rest.
If you didn't catch every word, that's perfectly okay. You can listen to this part again slowly. And if you want a small challenge, choose one of these words and create your own sentence.
You can say it in your head or be brave and write it in the comments. That's like taking your English brain to the gym.
So if someone is listening and thinking, okay, this sounds nice, but what should I do today? What can we tell them?
Let's give them some simple steps. Step 1. Choose one tiny English goal for today. Step 2. Decide when you will do it, maybe during your pocket time. Step 3. Make it a little bit fun. Step 4. After you finish, say something kind to yourself like, "Good job, I stuck to my small plan."
That small sentence can change how you feel about learning. You stop being your own enemy and become your own coach.
I like that, your own coach. Okay, let's quickly recap our tips.
Tip 1. Make a tiny plan, like a GPS address for your day. Tip 2. Use your pocket time, those small time coins. Tip 3. Make English fun. Turn it into a game. Tip 4. Watch out for time thieves. Protect your focus. Tip 5. Remember that rest is not wasting time. It's charging your battery.
That's a beautiful summary. Your time is valuable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to use your time a little better each day.
Even 10 good minutes every day can transform your English over time, and we believe you can do that.
Now it's your turn. Question for you. What is one thing that wastes your time? And what is one small change you will make after listening to this?
Please write your answer in the comments. Your idea might help another learner too. And if this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You didn't waste it, you invested it in yourself.
We're proud of you. This was the English Talk with Luna podcast with Luna and Kai. Until next time, use your time well and be kind to yourself.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing, click on the next video we've selected for you.